Hello everyone, today we'll be going through IGCSE Cambridge Mathematics Paper 4 Extended 058043 May-June 2023. Let us move to the question number 1. Question number 1, A part says um, Thomas sells a computer, a bike and a phone, and the ratio between all three is provided. Calculate the amount he receives from the phone as a percentage of the total one. So phone is the last one, so it is 9, and sum of ratios we need to check, and if we check sum of ratios will be 14 plus 17 plus 9, and this will be 14 plus we can calculate, this will be 14 plus 17 plus this will be 9 is equal to 40. So sum of ratios is 40, so 9 out of 40 into percentage, because we need the percentage, so we will multiply, this will be 9 out of 40 and multiplied by 100, and this will give us 22.5. so 22.5% will be our final answer for 2 marks. Second part, the total amount he receives is $560. Calculate how much he receives for the bike, and bike is first percentage, bike is 17, so 17 out of 40 we can calculate 17 out of 40, and 560, so multiply by 560 will be 17 over 40, and this will be multiplied by 560, and this will give us 238. So answer will be $238, and this is for 2 marks, which is done. Now part 3, it says that Thomas originally bought the bike for $195. He wanted to make a profit of at least 25% when he sold it. Does Thomas make a profit of at least 25%? You must show all your working to support your decision. So 238 was the selling price and purchasing price was $195, and the profit we can calculate, profit is equal to 238 minus 195, and this is giving us 43. So $43 was the profit against the investment, which was 195, and multiply by 100. This is how we will calculate percentage profit, percentage profit. So this will be percentage profit, and calculation will give us 43 over this will be 195 and multiply by 100, and this is giving us 22.05%, 22.05%, which is not 25%. So we'll say our answer would be no, it will not be 25%. This is done. Now for B part, Ula invests $725 for 6 years. So time duration is 6 years. This is the principal amount, and rate is 1.3 per year. Calculate the total interest earned at the end of 6 years. So time duration 6 years. So we can write the formula, compound interest formula. Interest is equal to PRT over 100. So this is the formula which we will be using. Principal amount is what? Principal amount is 725 into rate is 1.3 into time duration 6 years divided by 100, and this will be interest. And if we calculate, this will be 725 into 1.3 and multiply by 6 over this will be 100, and this will be equal to 56.55. This will be the interest. They are saying calculate the total interest earned. So it will be $56.55, and this will be answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now C part. C part says in a sale all prices are reduced by 24%. Victor pays this much for a pair of shoes in the sale. Calculate the original price. So reverse percentage question. So reduction of so for reduction we are doing 100 minus the percentage reduction, which is 24 divided by 100. This is the percentage reduction on X amount, which we don't know, but the after reduction price is $36.86. Now we can calculate X. This will be equal to 36.86 and divided by 100 minus 24. We can write here 100 minus 24 over this will be 100. We have shifted to the other side. It will go as denominator, and we can type this. This will be 36.86 over this will be bracket again fraction, and this will be 100 minus 24 over this will be 100 again, and this one will be closing this bracket, and answer will be 37 point. We have done some mistake. 36.86 divided by 100 minus okay, so this is 30. It's correct basically. 36.30. Again we have calculated. It was this one which was giving us, wait, I will recalculate. 36.86 over this will be bracket and fraction will be 100 minus 24 over this will be 100 again and bracket close, and this is equal to this one, which is 48.5. So 48.5 will be our answer. 48.5. So 48.5 will be answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now here comes the question number 2, and question number 2 says Anna records the number of text messages she receives for 14 days. So data is provided, and they're saying complete the stem and leaf diagram. So we will be taking one by one. The smallest one we will take, which is 13 over here. So we can write 1 and 3, so 13. Next will be this one, 15, so we can write 5 here. Next number will be 17, so 7 here. And next number will be 18, so 8 here. And then next number will be 21, 20. Okay, 21 is 2 times, so we can write 1 and 1 here. And then comes to 22, and 22 will be here. Then 27 and 7 here, 28, then 8 here, then 29 and 9 here. Then comes to 31, so 31, 31, 31, so 3 times 1, 1 here. And then comes to 38, which is 8 over here. So we are done with all data provided. So key is what? Key is you can write 1, like 3 means 13, so is equal to 13. So 3 marks part which we have done. Now for the second part, find the median. Median will be the middle value. Middle value will be what? So if we check, total are 12, 13, 14 numbers. So middle one, 6 we will be leaving from this side and 6 from this side, and the middle 2 numbers are these 2, which we can take as 2 and 7. So 2 means what? 22, so we write 22, and 7 means 27, so plus 27 and divided by 2. This will be our median number, which is basically 24.5. We can calculate this with the help of calculator also, and you will get 24.5, and this is for 1 mark. Now mode is most repeating. Basically mode is most repeating, and we can see this one 3 with these 3 times 1 is this is 31, so 31 is coming at 3 times, so we will write here 31 is the mode. And then they are saying find the range. Range is maximum minus minimum, so maximum number we can get is 38, and the 38 is this one, and the minimum number is 13, which is 13 is over here, so 38 minus 13, we can write here 38 minus 13 will be answer. We can write 38 minus 13 is giving us 38 minus 13 is giving us 25, so 25 will be the range, and this is also for 1 mark, so each part is 1 mark in this. And then B part, in a shop there are 4 red and 8 gray phones. Anna and Patty each pick one of these phones at random, and then they're saying work out the probability that they both pick a gray phone. So probability for first gray, there are 4 red and 8 gray phones, right? So picking a gray, there are 8 gray, so 8 out of 12 will be the first probability, and for the second gray it will be 7 out of 11, because one is already gone, is already taken, so it will be 8 into 7 over this will be 12 into 11, and this will give us 14 over 33. This will be 14 over 33 will be the probability for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now here comes question number 3, and question number 3 says the scale drawing shows two sides AB and BC. So AB and BC, these are the two sides. The scale is 5 centimeters, represents 200 meters. The measure angle, we need to measure this angle. You can measure this ABC angle. This angle is 118. If you measure, if you use your protractor, you can measure this, and this will be your zero line, and you can measure from here till this one will be 118 degrees. Next part, they are saying X is a point on BC and BX is equal to 332. So meters, 332 meters. Mark the point X on the diagram. So we have to convert 332 meters according to the scale which is provided over here. So this will be divided by 200. This will be equal to what? We can check for the conversion multiplier. We can check this will be 200 is equal to 1.66, and 1.66 we will multiply by 5, because 5 we need to take for multiply this by 5 will be equal to what? This will be 8.3 centimeters. So we got measurement in 8 centimeters, and this one we will be measuring from this side to this side. 8.8 roughly I'm taking will be like around here, so this will be 8.3 centimeter, and this will be X. We can take this as X, and this will be up to this level. We will be taking this measurement, and this will be 8.3. Now find the scale in the form of 1 ratio n. So we know 5 centimeter is equal to 200 meters. This is already given, so 1 centimeter will be equal to what? This will be equal to 200 divided by 5, which is equal to 200 divided by 5 is equal to 40. So this will be 40. So 40 we will multiply this. This is 40 meters, so 40 meters we need to change into centimeters. We will multiply by 100, so this will be 4,000. So 1 ratio 4,000. This will be our answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now here comes the B part, and B part says a bronze statue is 4.5 meter high and has a mass of 195200 kilogram. The density of bronze is this much. The value of the mathematically similar model of statue is volume basically 0.385 meter cube. Calculate the height of the model, and density is this one. We know formula for density is what? Rho is equal to mass over volume, and volume is provided, which is 8,000 kilograms. So 8,000 kilogram is equal to mass, which is 19500 kilogram. They have already provided over volume, so volume will be equal to 19500 divided by 8,000. So this is how we can calculate first the volume. So this will be 19500, and over this will be 8,000, and this is equal to 24.4. So 24.4 is volume of this bronze statue, and the volume of the other statue is this much. So ratio we can calculate. Volume ratio we know we are taking as k cube, so k cube is equal to 24.4 volume of the bronze statue divided by the volume of the similar statue, which is 0.385, and k value will be cube root. We will be taking cube root of the same 24.4 over this will be 0.385, and this will give us k, which is conversion ratio, and cube root of fraction 24.4 over this will be 0.385, and this is giving us 3.987. So 3.987, 3.9869, so I have rounded it, 3.987. And now we can reduce the volume, basically divide the volume of the first one, which is 4.5. They are saying the statue height is this, so height ratio we will be taking. We will use k for height ratio. 3.987 will divide, so this will giving us height, which is equal to 4.5 divided by answer will be giving us 1.128, or we can write 1.13. This will be in meters, and this is our final answer, and this was for 5 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now here comes question number 4. A part diagram is provided which is not to scale. A, B, C are 3 towns. A, B and C are 3 towns. From A is 100, and so bearing of C from A is 114 degrees. B is due south, and AC due south. So this is north south. This one is north, so south will be downward direction. This one due south, and they are saying AC is equal to AB, and they have indicated that one. AC is equal to AB. AC is equal to BC. Basically calculate the bearing of B from C. So which bearing is required? B from C. So from C, our north will be at C, like this one. So this will be our north, and bearing of B from C, this much angle is required. So how, if we find, for example, see this this angle, which angle? This angle we will calculate, and that will be equal to this much angle. Our target is to find this angle and this angle. So these two angles we will find, and we will get the bearing. So first of all, we will be calculating this BAC angle, and BAC angle, this one we can calculate 180 minus 114 degrees, and this will be equal to 180 minus, this will be 114, and this is 66. So this angle is 66. It means this angle is also 66. After that we need the other angle, which is basically this angle is required, which we can write 114. This will be this, if this is 66, this angle will also be 66 because these two angles are equal. So this angle will be 180 minus 66 plus 66 degrees, and this one we can calculate 180 minus in bracket 66 plus 66, and this is giving us 48. So we got angle 48. Now to calculate the bearing, we will see 360 minus two angles. We will be subtracting one angle, this one we will subtract, and the second angle, this one we will subtract, and we will get answer. So it will be one angle is 48 and the other angle is 66. So these two angles we will subtract and we'll get the answer, and this is 360 minus 48 and 360 over here, and 48 plus this will be 66 and bracket close, and this is giving us 246 degrees. 246 degrees will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now B part is circle theorem. It's saying it's giving basically PQRS lie on a circle. So PQRS lie on a circle means it's a cyclic quadrilateral, and keep in mind diagram is not to scale. MPN is tangent, so MPN, this one is tangent to the circle at P, and angle MPS is 58, and angle PSR is 74, and angle QPN is 27, and find the angle of PRS. PRS will be also 58. Why this angle? This angle will be 58 by the rule. What is that rule? This angle and this angle, these two angles will be equal. This is reason is not required, but I'm telling you for your understanding, by alternate segment theorem these two angles will be equal. Then comes to find the angle of angle PQR. PQ and R is which angle? PQR is this angle. So this will be what? We can see this angle. Opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are adding up to 180 degree. So these two angles should add up to 180 degree, right? So 180 minus 74. So we can write here 180 minus 74 degrees will be equal to what? 180 minus 74 is equal to 106, and 106 degrees will be answer for 1 mark. Find angle RPQ. RP and Q. Okay, so this angle is required, which is RPQ, and RPQ angle will be what? This will be so 74 minus 26, 7 basically. See, this angle from here till here is equal to this angle, which is 74. So we can write 74 minus 26. So we can write here 74 minus 26 will be equal to 74 minus 26, but again by the it's not 26, it's 27 basically. 27, this one is equal to 27 is equal to 47. Again we have applied alternate segment theorem. alternate segment theorem is very important, and most of the students are having issue with the alternate segment theorem. So you need to practice alternate segment theorem properly and understand that concept also, so that you can answer the question properly. Now C part diagram is again not to scale. ABC lie on a circle, center O, this is center, and the diameter is AC, this one is diameter AC. Then TAM and TBN, so TAM this one and TBN are tangents, so these two are the tangents to the circle. And angle 34, this ATO is 34. Using values to geometrical reasons complete this statement. So they are asking for in the triangle AOT is which triangle? This one AOT, and BOT is which triangle? BOT is this triangle. In these two triangles, they are saying angle OAT and OBT are 90 degree. Reason is what? Reason is radius and tangent are making an angle of 90 degrees. So we can write radius and tangent make angle 90 degrees. So this is done. Then they're saying AT is equal to BT because tangent to the circle from a point. So tangent to a circle from a point, you can write from a point, or you can write from a point outside a circle. So from outside the circle. Then comes to triangle AOT is congruent to triangle BOT because of congruence criterion is what? RHS. This is the property which we will be using, and you must know angle, side angle side theorems and RHS theorem. Hopefully you know this. Angle AOT is equal to BOT, which is 56, because angles in a triangle add up to 180 degree. So angle BOC is what? BOC is this one. This angle BOC is what? So this one is 30. This will also be 34, and this angle will be 90 degree, right? So we can calculate this angle. So this angle will be 90 minus 34. So 90 minus 34 is equal to what? 90 minus 34 is equal to 56. This will also be 56. So this angle is also 56 degrees. So we can write basically BOC angle will be 180 degree minus 56 plus 56, and this will give us answer 180 minus 56 plus 56, and this will be equal to 68. So our answer, this one will be 68. So we can write here this answer will be 68, and the reason is angle at a straight line. Angle at which straight line? I'll explain. This one, angle at this straight line is adding up to 180 degree. This is what we are writing. Angle at straight line is 180 degrees. This is our reason. Then they are asking for angle OBC. OBC is which angle? OBC is this angle, which we can write. This will be 180 minus 68. and this will be divided by 2. Half of that angle will be our answer. This will be 180. 180 minus 68 divided by 2 will be 56. So our answer will be 56 over here. We can write 56 degrees, and the reason is isosceles triangle, so we can write isosceles triangle. Then comes to this one, CB is parallel to OT. Reason is alternate angles are equal. OB, basically CB. Which one is CB? I will explain. CB is parallel to OT. So if we make Z will be this one. So this angle will be equal to this angle, which we have already proved. So 68 is equal to 68. So we can write alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. And OBC is equal to BOT. This is what we can. OBC is equal to BOT. So we can write these two angles are equal. So this was for 6 marks, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 5. In question number 5, A part says not to scale drawing. ABC is a scale and triangle. ABC is this one, B is this one, C is this one. So on horizontal ground, AY X is straight line. Vertical post held in place by 2 strings, XB and YC. So AC is equal to 4.8 and BC is equal to 5.6 and angle ACB is equal to 20.4, and calculate AB. So we will be considering the triangle. AB is required. So what we can do, AB is basically AB is this one, which is required. So we can apply cosine rule. We can consider this triangle. We will be considering in this triangle we have angle, 2 sides are included angle, so we will be applying cosine rule. So AB square is equal to 1 BC square plus AC square minus 2BC BC into AC, and cos of angle BCA. And now we can replace the values, and AB will be equal to, we can take under root and write the values. BC square means 5.6 square plus AC will be 4.8 square minus 2 into 5.6 into 4.8, cos of angle 20.4, and this will be equal to, if we take root and 5.6 square and plus 4.8 square and then minus 2 into 5.6 into 4.8, and then cos of angle, your calculator should be in degree mode, 20.4, and this is giving us 2.00. So we can write this will be 2. So AB is equal to 2 meters. This is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Then for second part, they are saying angle XBA is 64. XBA is which angle? So this angle is 64 degrees. They are saying calculate AX. So we need to calculate AX. AX is which one? AX. Okay, so this height is required basically. So we have already just now we have calculated AB is equal to 2. So we can now consider this whole triangle we can consider, and we have adjacent and the angle also we have. So we will use adjacent over hypotenuse, which will be cos of 64 basically. No, we require the perpendicular, opposite is required basically. So opposite will be this one and adjacent is 2. So opposite over adjacent will be tan theta. So we will write tan theta is equal to what? Will be AX over AB. So we can write AX over AB, which is equal to AX over 2. So tan theta value is 64. So we can write 2 into tan 64 will be equal to AX, and this one AX will be equal to 2 tan 64. 2 tan 64 is giving us answer 4.1. So 4.1 meters. So 4.1 meters is AX value. This is what we want. Hopefully you understand this. Now they are saying AY is given 2.9. Where is AY? AY. Okay. So from A to Y is this much. A to Y is A to Y measurement is given 2.9 meters. So this is 2.9 meters, and they are saying calculate the area of the triangle. This, so area of triangle, we know base into height. Area of triangle YAC. So YAC is this triangle for which we need area. So we will be taking base and height also we have. So we can write half into base into height. So area is equal to half into base into height, which is equal to half into base is given 4.8 and height is 2.9. So 4.8 into 2.9, and this will give us answer as 0.5 into 4.8 into 2.9, and this is equal to 6.96. So 6.96 meters square. So 696 basically, 6.96. So it will be 6.96. This will be meters square, our answer. And next is B part. So B part says in triangle PQR, which is not to scale, M is the midpoint. So M is the midpoint of PQ. PQ is this total and M is the midpoint. RM is equal to 8 centimeter. Angle PRM is 30 degree and the angle RMQ is 75 degrees. Calculate PQ. So P to Q will be this complete length which is required. So how we will be finding this? First of all, we can write RM is given, so we can find first of all we need to find basically PM. So PM over sine of 30 will be equal to 8 over sine of okay. So what we can do, we can find this angle first. First of all, this angle will be equal to 180 minus 75 degrees, and because angle at a straight line, so 180 minus 75 will be equal to what? 108. So we can write this as 108 So it's not 10, it's 105. So we can write this as 105, and this angle also we can find. So this angle will be, what? This angle will be 180 minus other two angles, 105 plus 30. So this will be giving us 180 minus, in brackets, 105 plus 30, uh, plus 30 is giving us 45. So we got this angle as 45 degrees. Now we will consider this triangle, and in this triangle we have all three angles. So now we can use sine rule, Pm over opposite angle, which is sine of 30 degree, and the other side is 8 over sine of 45 degrees. Yes, so we have applied sine rule. Pm will be equal to 8 sine of 30 degree, 8 sine of 30 degree over sine of 45 degrees, and this will give us Pm value. And Pm value we will find, this will be 8 sine of 30 degree over, this will be sine of 45 degrees, and this is equal to 4 root 2, 4 under root 2. Now we got this value 4 under root 2, and this is also 4 under root 2 because these two are equal in size. Now they are saying we need to find this PQ is equal to 2 of PM, which is equal to 2 into 4 under root 2, which is equal to 8 under root 2, and 8 under root 2 we can simplify. 8 root 2 will be what? This will be multiplied by 2, we will get 802, and the decimal value will be 11.31. So 11.31 will be in centimeters. This is our answer for 5 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now here comes question number 6, and the question number 6 says, A part, the cumulative frequency table shows information about the speed of each of 200 cars as shown as they pass a speed camera. So this is speed and this is cumulative frequency. On the grid, draw the cumulative frequency diagram. So cumulative frequency diagram we need to draw first of all. For V is less than equal to 70 is 12 only. So for 70, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes till here. So this one, and next is 80 is 46. So 80 will be 46 will be this one, and then comes to 90 is 115. 115 will be over here, and next comes to 95 is 155. So 95, 3, 4, 5 will be this one. This is 95, and for 95 it's 155. 155. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 150 and 1, 2, and 155 will be over here. And next comes to 100 is 177. 100 is 177. So 177 will be here in the middle, and then comes to 120 is 200. So 120 will be the last one. 120 will be 200 will be this one. So this is what we got, the all the points we got. Now we need to draw, and for drawing we need to draw smooth curve like this one. I'll try to draw a smoother curve, but it's basically always a challenge drawing on screen, so I'll have to rectify maybe a lot of number of times, but I'm trying to draw as smooth curve as possible, like this one, and over here also, and then moving to the, hopefully you understand. So it's like a almost smoother curve, and this is done. Next, now we need to answer the questions on the basis of this graph. Use your cumulative frequency diagram to find an estimate of the median. Median will be the middle value reference, so up to from 200, half will be 100, so we'll take reference from 100, and we'll have to show the working also, so it will be 100 reference will be this one, and from 100, if we check the reference from 100 will be this one, which is around 88 over here, so 88 will be our answer for this 1 mark, 88 kilometer per hour. Then they're saying interquartile range, you know, upper quartile minus lower quartile. So upper quartile will be what? So for 150 we need to check 150 will be which point? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 150 will be this mark. And for 150, if we take the reference from 150, it is over here, and from this side, if we check the reference from this side, if we check the reference is over here, which is around 94. So this reference is 94, which we have taken, and we can check the lower quartile also, and if we check the lower quartile will be at 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so this will be 50 reference, and if we go up to our cumulative frequency curve, and this is like 82, so 81 basically, because this is 1, so is 1 mark, so 81, so 94 minus 81, so we can write here 94 minus 81 will be equal to what? 94 minus 81 is equal to 13. So our answer is interquartile range is 13, 2 marks. Answer to the graph question is always range, but range should be like up to smaller value variation should not be a lot, otherwise they will deduct the marks. The number of cars with a speed greater than 110 kilometer per hour. So 110 kilometer per hour is where? Is over here, this reference 110. So we will be taking that reference up to the cumulative frequency curve. So if we extend this up to the cumulative frequency curve, it will be like this one, and we can draw this line over here, and this one is around 192, so 200 minus 192 will be equal to 8. So this answer, our answer will be here, and this is 8. That is for 2 marks. This is done. Now B part, the frequency table shows information about the mass of each of 50 trucks. So frequency is this one, and these are basically class widths. Calculate the estimate of the mean of the trucks. So we need the mid range or middle of the class width. So we'll be adding 2000 plus 2600 and divide the answer by 2, and we'll get 2300. So this will be 2300 will be the middle, and then we need to calculate 2600 plus 3500, and this will be divided by 2 and we will get 3050. Similarly, for the next range also 3500 class width, this will be plus, this will be 5000, and divided by 2 will be giving us 4250, and the last one is 5000 plus 5700, and divided by 2 will be 5350. So 5350. Then we'll have to check for the mean, and the formula for the mean is what? Mean is equal to sigma fx over sigma f. Sigma f, this over will be only for this portion. Okay, and now we can replace the values, and mean will be equal to 12 multiplied by 2300 plus 15 multiplied by 3050 plus 16 multiplied by 4250 and plus 7 multiplied by 5350, and divided by this will be, total number is 50 trucks, so this will be 50. And next we need to just find the answer and fraction. Lengthier calculation, 12 multiplied by 2300 plus this will be 15 multiplied by 3050, and plus next will be 16 multiplied by 4250, and plus 7 multiplied by 5350, and divided by 50 is giving us 3576 will be in kg, so 3576 will be answer for 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now for the second part, in a histogram showing this information, the height of the first block is 6 and calculate the height of the remaining 3 blocks. So first of all, we will calculate the multiplier we will get from the first information given, which is height is 6 centimeter. So for 12 we will take 12 divided by the class width, which is 2600 minus 2000 will be 600, and this will give us 12 divided by 600 is equal to 0.02, but it is giving us 6 centimeters, so 0.02 multiplied by something is 6. So this is what, according to the definition, we can check. So x is equal to 6 over 0.02, and this will be equal to 6 will be divided by 6 divided by answer is giving us 300. So multiplier is 300. Now we can check for what? They're saying calculate the height of the remaining 3 blocks. So we need to check for all 3 blocks. Then we can check for 15, and 15 will be what? For 15 we can calculate for 15, that is basically 15 divided by, okay, so what we will do, we can make a line here, and they are saying 15 over, this will be, class width will be 3500 minus 2600 is equal to 900. So this one, and the multiplier will be 300, and this one we can check for, this will be what? This will be 15 over 900 and multiply by 300 is giving us 5. So this will be 5 answer for the first one. Similarly, we can check for the second one. For second one, I'll change the color so that you can understand. 16 over the class width. So 16 over class width will be 5000 minus 3500 will be 1500. So 1500, and the multiplier is this one. This answer was 5. So this is equal to what? So we can write 16 over 1500, and multiplier is 300, and this is giving us 3.2. so 3.2 will be answer for the second one. And for the last one, we can calculate for the last one, which is 7 over class width will be 300, and multiply by again 300. So this will be 700. 5. So this will be divided by 700, and this will be multiplied by 300. So we will get what? This will be 7 divided by class width, and multiplier is 300, and this is giving us 3. So our answer will be 3 over here, and this was for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 7, and question number 7 says the diagram shows the graph of a function and put a ring around the word which correctly identifies the type of the function. So we know this is a cubic graph, so we can circle this. This is a cubic graph, is of this shape. The shapes of graph you should know: straight line graph, then quadratic graph is opening upward or downward, and the quadratic graph will be like this one or this one. So you should know the shapes of the graph. That is basically just you need to circle this. Next, BI, this is grid is provided on the diagram. Coordinate axes are provided. Sketch the graph of y is equal to 1 over 2x, and this is for 2 marks. So 1 over 2x. So what we will be doing, you can check for basically if x is equal to you will never get answer if we are taking x is equal to 0. That's why they have taken x. You cannot take x is equal to 0. So for x is equal to 1, y value will be 1 by 2. So 1 and 1 by 2, if we try to trace 1 and 1 by 2 will be like this one, this point, and 2, and it will be 1 by 4. So when we go to this side, it will be coming to the x-axis side, and when we go to this side, it will be going to this side. So graph will be like this one, and on this side also graph will be like this. So it will be square graph which will be approaching. So if I redraw everything for you neatly, so it will be graph will be like this one to this side, and keep in mind SM toads will be x-axis and y-axis, and from this side also it will be like this. So this will be the graph, and this is for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Then solve the equation 1 over x is equal to this one, and this is very simple. You can just cross multiply. So 2x into 2x will be 4x. So we can write 4x square is equal to 1, because x into x will be x square. So x square is equal to 1 by 4. So x is equal to plus minus under root of 1 by 4, which is equal to plus minus 1 by 2. So answer will be 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2. These will be the two answers, and this is for 2 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now C part I, again this is provided. X's are provided, and they're saying on the diagram sketch the graph of y is equal to sine x from 0 to 360 degree they are requiring. So we can draw for sine graph. So sine graph, for 0 it is 0, and for 180 also it will be 0. For 90 in the middle, 90 will be, and 270 in the middle will be 1 and minus 1 values, and otherwise this will be graph. If we sketch this graph, so like for example, if I'm just sketching this graph, so this will be like this one, and from here it will be like this one. So this will be up to -1 value like this one, and +1 value will be like this one, and this will be like 90 degree, and this one will be 270 degrees. The whole explanation I have given for you, otherwise you don't require these things. Then they are saying solve the equation 3 sine plus 1 is equal to 0. 3 sine x. So we can rewrite this as sine x, basically 3 sine x is equal to -1. So sine x will be equal to -1 by 3. So x will be equal to sine inverse of -1 by 3, and if we check this value will be what? Shift sine of -1 over 3 will be equal to this one, -19 point something, which is 5. Okay, -19.5 I have taken. Now this is the principal axis, which is the first value which they have provided us. If we check how we will be getting the solution for that one, -119.5. If we take like -19.5 degrees will be what? Or 1 point, if you use this value, that will be more easier for you. Like for example, -1 over 3 will be what? This will be 0.33. So 0.33 is where? 0.33 will be like over here, 0.33. So if we draw the line, like for example this one, it will be intersecting the curve at these 2 points, and this will be the line. If I draw the complete line for you, it will be like this. So solutions will be, one solution will be this one, other solution will be this one, and angle which we have calculated this 19.5. So in this case, this much will be 180 plus, if I check this will be 180 plus 19.5 degrees, right? And if we check this portion, this will be what? This will be 360 degrees minus 19.5 degrees. This is lesser portion. So for this one, if we calculate, this will be 360 minus 19.5 is equal to 340.5. So 340.5 degrees will be one answer, and the second answer which we have calculated is 180 plus 19.5 is equal to 199.5. So this angle will be 199.5. These two will be our answers, which we can provide over here, 199.5 degrees, and the second angle is 340.5. So 340.5 degrees, and these are the two answers. Hopefully you understand this. This was 3-mark question which we have done. Here comes question number 8, and question number 8 says, A part, a shop sells shirts for X and jackets for X plus $27. The shop sells 4 shirts and 3 jackets for a total of this much. So this is basically forming algebraic equations and then solving them. So write on this and solve the equation to find the cost of a shirt. So if we take 4 shirts and price is X, so this will be 4X, and plus this will be 3 jackets, so 3, and the price is X plus 27, and amounting to equal to 194.75. Now we need to open the bracket and add the like term, 4x plus 3x, and plus this will be 27 multiplied by 3 will be 81. So 81 is equal to, or we can write minus basically, or we can write equal to also 194.75, and further 4x plus 4x plus 3x will be 7x is equal to 194.75, and minus will be 81, and this is equal to 194.75 minus answer is equal to 113.75. So 113.75. So x is equal to 113.75 divided by 7, and if we divide this by 7, we will get answer as 16.25. So $16.25, $16.25 will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now the second part, B part, is simultaneous equation, which is one linear and one quadratic. So we will be solving this. We can find the second equation. From second equation we can say this implies y is equal to minus 5x minus 8, and this value we will replace in the first equation, and this will be x squared plus 4 into y, which is minus 5x minus 8 is equal to 37. We will be opening the bracket and forming the quadratic equation. So x squared and minus 20x and plus this will be 32, and minus 37 is equal to 0. We have shifted 37 also to this side. So x squared minus 20x, and this will be minus 5. This should be basically minus 32. We have done mistake. This should be minus 32. So this will be minus 32, and minus 37 will be 69. So minus 69 is equal to 0. Now this is the quadratic equation. We can solve, and we can use calculator. Mode 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 1, coefficient of x is minus 20, and constant value minus 69, and it gives us 23. So x minus 23 first term, and the second term will be minus 3. So we can write x plus 3, and this is equal to 0. And intermediate step, we can write x and x plus 3 and minus 23, minus 23 and x plus 3 and equal to 0. Now x minus 23 is equal to 0, or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 23 will be our one solution, and x is equal to minus 3 will be the other solution. So we can write here minus 3 and 23. Now we have to replace the values. We will be taking the equation which is 5x plus y is equal to minus 8. So x values we will be replacing. So if we replace 23, so 5 into 23 plus y is equal to minus 8, and this will be y is equal to minus 8 minus 5 into 23, and this will give us minus 8 minus 5 in brackets. This will be 23, and this will give us minus 123. So minus 123 for this value, and for the second value we can replace minus 3. So 5 into minus 3 and plus y is equal to minus 8. So y is equal to minus 8, and this will be minus 15. So other side will be plus 15, which is equal to 7. So this will be answer for 5 marks. We have solved the simultaneous equation. Now we can move to the next part, which is C part, and C part says a cylinder, solid cylinder has a radius of x and height 6x. So the sphere of radius r has the same surface area as the total surface area of the cylinder. Show that this is equal to this, and the total surface area formula is provided. Basically, surface area is equal to of the sphere is a is equal to pi r 4 pi r square. So Now total surface area of cylinder will be what? This will be total surface area of cylinder will be equal to, we can take base will be pi r square and the top will also be pi r square, and then curved surface area. So we'll take pi r square plus pi r square and plus curved surface area will be 2 pi r into h. Hopefully you understand this. So if you are not understanding, then go follow the formula for a cylinder. So this is the total surface area of the cylinder, and the sphere will be what? Sphere will be 4 pi r square, which is provided this one. So now we can open this side. So this will be 2 pi r square, and plus this will be 2 pi and r into h value is 6x, which is provided over here. So we can write this as 2 pi r square, it means x square. So we need to change this also x square. So this will be x square plus this will be 12 pi and r. This one also we need to change by x. This one will be also x. So this will be 12 pi and x square. So we can rewrite this as 14, basically for this will be 14 pi x square. So 14 pi x square is equal to this one, which we can write equal to 4 pi r square, is equal to 4 pi r square. So r square we can write as 4r square is equal to pi, we can cancel first, and then we can write 4r square is equal to 14x square. So r square is equal to 14 over 4 x square, and then we can simplify. This will be 4 2's are 4 and 2 7's are 14, and the final answer will be r square is equal to 7 by 2 x square, which was required for 4 marks, which we have done. This one we were supposed to prove r square is equal to 7 by 2 x square, which is done. Question number 9a part. Diagram is provided. The diagram shows a shape made from a square a b c d. Square is this much. This is square, and okay, square, and two equal sectors of a circle. So sector of a circle is like this one is one sector and this one is the other one. So these are two sectors, and then they are saying the square has side 11 centimeter. So each side, this one is 11, this one also 11, this is also 11 and 11. All four sides are equal and 11 centimeter. MAB and DCN. MAB and DCN are straight lines. So this one is straight line and this is also, these two are the straight lines. So we understood the question, and they are asking calculate the area of the shape, and diagram is not to scale. So area of the shape. So first of all we will find the area of the square. So area of the square will be what? 11 into 11, which is equal to 11 multiplied by 11 will be equal to 121. So we found this side, but we need to find the area of the sector. So area of the sector formula we can apply, which is area of the sector is equal to theta over 360 into pi r square, and this one we can apply. Theta is 90 degree, this one is 90 degree, this is also 90 degree. We'll find one sector and then we will double that area. So 90 over 360 into pi, and r radius is 11, so 11 square, and this will give us value which is 90 over 360, and this will be pi r square, so pi will be this one, and r square will be 11 square, and this is equal to 121 over 4 pi, 121 pi over 4, and this is one area. So total area of the shape, so area of shape will be equal to, this will be equal to area of the square, which is 121 plus 2 times area of the sector, which is this one, and we can calculate this, multiply by 2, and plus this will be 121, and this will be giving us 311.06, so we can write 311. This will be our answer for basically how many marks we need to check. This will be 3 marks, yes. So 311, this is centimeter square for 3 marks. Second part, calculate the perimeter of the shape. So for the perimeter of the shape, we require all the side boundary lines basically, and if we check, this is also 11, so arc length will be required. So for arc length, we can apply the formula, L is equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi r, and this is we can apply, this will be 90 over 360 into 2 pi, and r is 11. This will be L value, and this will be calculated as 90 over 360 into 2 pi and r, which is 11, and this will give us 11 by 2 pi. This is our L value, and keep in mind this is L and this one is a L, so we will be adding 11 plus 11 plus 11 plus 11, so 4 times 11. So total perimeter, we can write perimeter is equal to 4 into 11 plus 2 into 11 by 2 pi. This will be the total length, and we can write 4 in brackets 11 and plus 2 in brackets 11 over 2 into pi will be this one, and bracket close, and this is giving us 78.55, or we can write 78.6. This will be in centimeters, so 78, we can erase this and write properly, 78.6 centimeters, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now B part, and B part says the diagram shows a cube which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H of edge 7. So all the sides are 7. This side 7, 7, 7, all sides are 7, and the diagram is not to scale. And what we have to do, we have to basically calculate the angle between AG and the base of the cube. First, we need to understand which angle is required. So AG angle will be which one? So AG is this one, and the base is AC. We can take AC like this. So angle required is this one. So which triangle we will be considering? We will be considering this much triangle, but before considering this triangle, we have to consider this other triangle, which is this one small triangle, which we will be finding AC. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So AC is equal to under root of 7 square plus 7 square, which is equal to we can calculate, this will be square root of 7 square plus 7 square is equal to 7 root 5 root 2. 7 root 2, this is 7 root 2. Now we can apply opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent is what? Tan theta. So this is theta. So tan theta is equal to 7 over 7 under root 2, so which is equal to 1 under root 2. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 1 root 2, and this is equal to shift tan of 1 over square root of 2, and this will give us answer which is 35.26 or 35.3. So 35.3 degrees will be our answer for 4 marks. This is for 4 marks. This is done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 10. Question 10 says the table shows values for this one, for this function. Complete the table. So for completion of table, the easiest method is by using calculator. We'll just type the equation. Basically this will be 2 raised to the power x and minus 3. So this is our equation. We will calculate for minus 2 to check whether we will be getting the correct answer or not. Calculate for x is equal to minus 2. Our answer should be minus 2.75. So we are getting minus 2.75, correct. Now we can calculate for minus 1. So calculate for x is equal to minus 1, and it gives us answer minus 2.5. So our answer will be minus 2.5 over here. Then we will calculate for 0. So calculate for x is equal to 0. It gives us minus 2. So this value will be minus 2. Then we will calculate for 1. So calculate for x is equal to 1. It gives minus 1. This is how easily you can complete the diagram. And after that, this is done. So this is 3 marks is done. So next is on the grid, draw the graph of this. So we need to draw these table of values, minus 2 and minus 2.75. So minus 2 and minus 2.75 will be over here. And next comes minus 1 and minus 2.5. Minus 2.5 will be over here. Then comes 0 and minus 2. 0 and minus 2 will be here. And then 0.5 and minus 1.58. 0.5 and minus 1.58. So like roughly over here. And then next is what? 1 and minus 1. So 1 and minus 1 will be here. And next is 2 and 1. So 2 and 1 will be this one. And 2.5 and 2.66. So 2.1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 6 you can write over here. So these are the points. Then we need to draw the graph. We can draw a smooth curve like this one. And so to draw a smoother curve, we can draw from this side also like this one. And I think so this point I need to recheck. 0.5 and minus 1.58. This point is a little odd. 0.5, 0.6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this will be here. So we can erase this section, and this one will be our next point. And now we can draw the graph, and this will be the graph. This is how you can check if your point is odd. You can check if it is not coming online. You can double check always these things. Now C part, use your graph to solve the equation. This is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2. See this one, this is same as over here. So we can write y is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2 will be which equation? If we draw y is equal to 2 line, it will be over here, and we can check the coordinate x value from here will be reference will be this one, which is 2.3 basically. So we can write 2.3 or yes 2.3. So a little variation is acceptable in all in graph questions. So 2.3 will be answer for 1 mark. And then they are saying by drawing suitable straight lines, solve the equation this. So our y value is 2x square, which is there, and minus x is not there. So but we need minus 3. So we write minus 3 and plus 3 from our sides to equalize this, and then minus x and minus 1.5 is equal to 0. So this will be our y portion, will be this one will be our y portion. So we can write the equation y is equal to, we can shift everything to the side, so x, and this will be plus 3 and minus 3 minus 1.5, 1.5, 3 minus 1.5 is 1.5. So on the when we'll shift to the other side, this will be minus 1.5, so minus 1.5. So this will be our equation. So we can write, basically we can draw the equation. How will we drawing the equation? It's passing through 1.5. So 1.5 is where? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's passing through this point. So one thing is it's passing through this point, and the second thing is gradient of the line is 1. See, coefficient of x is 1, so we will be taking 1. So we can take 2 units up and 2 units, basically 1.5 units up and 1.5 units on this side. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can draw the line passing through this one, will be over here. If I carefully draw the line, it will be like this one, and we can check the reference for x values. So first value will be this one, which is around 1.9, and if we check the reference from this side, this is basically 1.7. So 1.7 and 1 minus it's not 1.9, basically it's 0.9. So minus 0.9 and 1.7. So our answer will be minus 0.9 and 1.7. Maybe you will get 1 and 1.8 or 1.6 like that. That will also be correct. So this is a 4-mark question which we have done. Here comes question number 11, which says M has coordinates this, and M and N coordinates are given. They're saying find the length Mn. So Mn length formula we will be applying, and length formula is what? x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. This is our formula, and we'll be replacing values. X2 will be, we can take x2 as this one, so minus 2 minus 4 square plus this will be y2 minus y1 square, and we will get answer with the help of calculator. If we take square root of inside will be minus 2 minus 4 will be minus 6, and this one will be square, and plus this will be minus 8 square, so inside minus 8 square, and this is giving us 10. So answer will be 10, this one 10 units. 3 marks question which is done. Then they are saying find the gradient of Mn. So gradient will be what? Gradient formula we know, M is equal to rise over run, or we can write y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now we can replace the values. So we can write minus 7 y2 minus y1. y2, if we are taking, like for example, minus 7 is y2 and minus 1 over x2 minus x1, and this will be minus 8 over minus 6. Minus is gone, so this will be 2 3s are 6 and 2 4s are 8, so this will be Gradient will be 4 by 3, 4 by 3, and that's all. 4 by 3 will be our answer because we are supposed to find the gradient, and this is for 2 marks. Next is find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of MN. So for perpendicular bisector, we will take the gradient of perpendicular will be reciprocal and change sign of 4 by 3, which is minus 3 by 4. This will be our gradient. And for perpendicular bisector, we will be taking a midpoint. So M of 2 points, which 2 points we are taking, which is 4 plus 4 and 2, 4 and minus 2 divided by 2, and the second will be 1 minus 7. So 1 minus 7 divided by 2, this will be the coordinates of midpoint, and this will be 2 by 2, which is 1, and minus 6 by 2, which is minus 3. So this will be the coordinates of the midpoint. Now we can find the equation, and the equation will be what? Y is equal to mx plus c we will be using, and we can find c value by using this point. So minus 3 is equal to minus 3 by 4 into 1 plus c. So c will be equal to minus 3 and plus 3 by 4, and this one we can calculate. Minus 3 plus 3 over 4, and this gives us minus 9 by 4. So minus 9 by 4 will be c value. Now we can write y is equal to mx plus c again, and we will write the gradient, which is minus 3 by 4x, and minus 9 by 4 is the c value. So y is equal to minus 3 by 4x minus 9 by 4. This will be the answer for 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Here comes question number 12, and question number 12 says the equation of the curve is this one. Find derivative of the equation. So dy by dx, dy over dx will be, power will be pulled first and power will be reduced by 1. So minus 4x cube, and this will be minus 8 into 2 will be 16 into x, and this will be basically answer. We can write plus 0 also, so it will be 4x cube minus 16x. This will be our final answer for 2 marks. B part, find the coordinates of the 3 turning points. You must show all your working, and for turning points we can write basically, we can write dy by dx is equal to 0. So dy over dx we will put equal to 0. This means what? 4x cube minus 16x is equal to 0. 4x we can take common, so inside will be x square, and minus 4 is equal to 0, and 4x, and this one we can factorize x plus 2 and x minus 2, and this is equal to 0. So 4 is not equal to 0, so x is equal to 0, or x plus 2 is equal to 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0. So we'll write x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 2. So there will be 3 solutions, 1, 2 and 3 solutions. We can write those 3 solutions. This will be x is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2, and x is equal to 2. Now we need the values for y also, and we know we have equation basically this one, 4x square. If I write this one, y is equal to x4 minus 8x square plus 5, and we will replace in this those values. If I type basically this equation, alpha x and raised to the power 4 and minus 8 and x square, so x square and plus 5, and we will calculate for x is equal to 0, and this will give us 5. So at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5. So we can write at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5. So our answer will be 0 and 5. And at x is equal to minus 2, y will be equal to we will replace here calculate for minus 2, and this will give us minus 11. So this will be minus 11, and what will be next value? So at x is equal to 2, y will be equal to calculate for 2, and this is giving us minus 11. For both it is minus 11, so it's fine. So this one, this is for 4 marks. Hopefully you understand this. Now the next part says C part, determine which one of these turning points is the maximum, is a maximum, justify your answer also. So we know that formula is d2y over dx square. Second order derivative is what? We will calculate the second order derivative. The second order derivative test we will be doing. So first order derivative is this one. We will take second order derivative. So 4 into 3 will be 12, 12x square. So we can write here 12x square and minus 16x, derivative of 16x is 16, and this, and we will be putting, for example, this one for the values. Now we have this one 12x square minus 16. So d2y over dx square, if we check for x is equal to 0, what we will be getting? We will be getting, this will be 12 into 0 minus 16, so this will be equal to minus 16. And we know that if it is negative value, which is this means that this is maximum. So maximum, this is second order derivative which we have done. So this value 0 and 5 is our maximum value, which we can write here. This one is maximum. If you will check for the other two values provided, those will not be resulting to a negative answer. So hence this is our answer for 2 marks. We are done with this paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. If you like the video and want to receive these type of videos, then don't forget to press the bell icon and thumbs up symbol also if you like the video, and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows, and introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.